Well, to start, the conflict itself has surprised me. The, the entire idea that the United States is once again finding itself in conflict in the Middle East is not something I thought was going to happen at any point in time, even in my lifetime. I've grown up with this issue since I was a child. The United States and the Middle East has always been an issue, and honestly, if we're being open, it's always been really about oil, about energy, about being able to control energy. And energy, as people like to say, is life. What is different this time around is, unlike the 1970s, we now have a more multipolar world. It's not just the United States as the dominant superpower. We now have other powers, not just China, but we have Russia, we have India, we have even, let's say, Brazil, the European Union. There has been an enormous amount of opinion posted about what this war is about and what are the speculations behind why the United States would do this. Many people would have thought that after the conflict with Iraq back in 2003 that this would be the last time. I'm not going to get into the reasons why the United States decided to go back into the Middle East. China has maintained its continued approach to all geopolitics, to all foreign policy, which is about sovereignty, what I refer to as agency at a country level. And there's been a very consistent approach out of Beijing throughout the last month, which is before there can be anything, before any talks can happen, before there can be any negotiations, the conflict must stop. All three parties, the United States, Israel, and Iran, must stop from any more of the bombings or the missiles or whatever is going on. And because it's impacting the entire world, it's not just energy, it's now about food, it's about supply chains. And it is very clear, at least from where I'm sitting, that Beijing has a genuine belief and a genuine desire to see stability return. And honestly, stability is everything that Beijing drives for, whether it's domestically or out of foreign policy. How they try to engage with all other countries. What I find very unfortunate is how the United States moving back into the Middle East has become considered much more of a geopolitical fight. That it isn't really about the Middle East, it's about domination of the world by the United States and what this means. And it opens, unfortunately, a host of concerning avenues for other players to take other sorts of actions, and we haven't seen that yet. And I'm hoping that over the course of the next couple of weeks that we will see all of this nonsense, quite frankly, stop. It doesn't help anybody. And I do believe that when you talk, or at least when I talk with people from around the world, whether they're clients or not, there is now a growing recognition that the United States is becoming an increasingly a partner that really is not dependable. It's not clear what the Americans are going to do. And yet China is being increasingly viewed as the more stable partner. And I think that is ultimately what Beijing's intention is. Not for any other reason than to communicate and to demonstrate that the world is big enough for everybody to work together. So I do believe that it has been a benefit to watch how calmly Beijing has moved through this entire process.